Hi everyone. Today I have what could quite possibly be the biggest empties I've ever done. I've been collecting this stuff for a couple of months now I think, and I've just got so much stuff to get through, so I'm just going to get started. So the first thing I've used up is the Soap & Glory Clean On Me shower gel, and I got this as part of a set I think for Christmas or before that, because I don't think I would have used this up since Christmas. But this has just got a really nice Soap & Glory smell. I know there's a few and you're probably like, what is that? But if you know Soap & Glory, you'll know. So this was a creamy body wash and it was really nice. Soap & Glory is quite expensive, so I usually get it as a gift, like in a Christmas set or something like that. Oh, I've forgotten how good this smells actually. This one, because it's more of like a creamy consistency, it doesn't really lather up that well, but it's fine if you use it on a puff. I've used up this Sure deodorant. I've just noticed that it says motion sense. I didn't pick that up because of that. I don't even know what that's supposed to do. Is it supposed to start working when you are moving? I don't know. I didn't see any I didn't tell any difference with this one and other ones, so it was fine. I've used a Bourjois nail polish remover pot. These are really convenient. You just stick your finger in and get the nail polish off. With doing that though, it does obviously collect the colour, so mine for some reason always goes red, so it's kind of got to that stage and the liquid's nearly gone. I've got myself a Boot Zone one this time, but I would pick this up again. This is one of my favourite products and it's the Big shampoo from Lush. So this is made with actual sea salt and it's supposed to give your hair volume, and I feel like it does. I find it's a really good clarifying shampoo for my hair. I've been through a few tubs of these and I really like it, so I will continue to buy this shampoo. I don't really say too much about this because if you watch my videos for a while you know this is my favourite, probably holy grail skincare item, and it's the Effaclar Duo Plus. I just always have one of these because it's just a lifesaver. Anytime I'm breaking out I just put this on, it really calms it down and helps, and it's quite a good base for makeup as well, so completely use that, and I have already repurchased. A few more skincare items. I've used up the Pixi Glow Tonic. So this was orange and I've actually got the price I got this in Liberty in London and it was £18, which is not cheap at all. And this is obviously hyped up by Caroline Hirons, and I just thought it was okay. I didn't see much of a difference. I thought I was expecting amazing miracle working things to happen, but I just didn't really notice too much of a difference between this and other ones I've used. Another item that's always in my empties is the Olay eye makeup remover. I say every time, this is my favourite eye makeup remover ever. I'm quite worried because I don't see it in the shops anymore, so I really hope they haven't discontinued it. And I think this was my last one of my backups. I know every empties I do I say, oh I've got loads, it's fine, but pretty sure I don't have any more, so eek, I need to get some more if I can. I've used this Super Facialist by Una Brennan face mask, and this was the Salicylic Acid Anti-Blemish Pore Purifying Clay Mask. And I like this. It is obviously a clay mask as it says, and I did find it was quite effective, so I would probably purchase this again actually next to my moon boots, but I do have a few face masks I need to use up first. I've also finished an Oskia Renaissance cleansing gel. This is a really great cleanser. Again, it's pricey, you know, you get it from Space NK, and it's an illuminating vitamin facial cleanser. I got my sister hooked on this, so she's always getting a new one as well, and I will probably pick up a new one once I've used up other face washes and things. But yeah, I really enjoy using this one. It's very nice. It just feels really gentle but quite hydrating on the skin, and it's really nice to use in the morning. First Aid Beauty is not something I have used a lot of. I think it's one of these online brands that we can't really get here, but I've used the Skin Rescue Oil-Free Mattifying Gel. So this is, as it says, a mattifying gel, so it's like a clear gel consistency, and it says it's supposed to hydrate, remove excess oils and minimize the appearance of pores. So I use this in the morning under my makeup and things, but again, it was just okay. I didn't really, you know, I could take it or leave it basically. I didn't really notice a huge difference. I think again, because this is a bit more expensive, I probably wouldn't repurchase this one. It's like a lucky dip. I just don't know what I'm gonna fill out next. Oh, okay. So another Effaclar Duo Plus, and then also this Effaclar K. This is something that is not actually finished, but I've had it for years, so it's probably way out of date. In fact, oh yeah, it expired in 15, so yeah, I haven't used it probably like 4 years, so that's why it's okay, and I'm just gonna throw it away now. But this is supposed to be the Renovating Care for Oily Skin Anti-Relapse, and this, I just couldn't wear this because it really stinks, and it's not because it's expired, it just smells really bad, and I didn't like it. It's more of a creamy consistency than the Eclair Duo, which is more like a gel, but I didn't enjoy this. The smell was a bit overpowering, so that's why I didn't use it, and that's why it's expired. How much skincare have I gone through? So I've used up this Malin and Goats 10% sulfur paste. One of these spot treatments that you just get a cotton bud and dip it in through the solution, and then get the powder at the bottom and just put it on your face where you have breakouts. And this was quite good. I think I picked up a Mario Badescu one. I think I got it from Urban Outfitters actually, just to try, but this is quite a good thing. I mean, you do look a bit weird, you know, going to bed with all the white dots over your face, or pink if it's the Mario Badescu one. But again, this isn't cheap. I got this one from Space NK, but it did last a long time, and I could actually top it up with like pure alcohol if the alcohol was running out, just to still get some of the powder. So yeah, it was quite a good spot treatment, but not my favourite. So I've got another Freedom brush bath. I've spoken about this many times. It's just a really good brush cleanser. It's a solid one, and I've got another one already, and I will always repurchase it. It's rolling away. I just kept this so I could remind myself to talk about it. I got another Clarisonic brush head, and it's a deep pore brush head, because you're supposed to change them every 3 months, so maybe even a little bit more than that, but I just picked up another one of those. And as I mentioned in my favourites video that I did a couple months ago, I've been loving my Clarisonic again, and I find that the deep pore brush head is really good. It's not broken me out or anything, so got another one of those. Radox Berry Burst Shower Cream. This smelled delicious, and it's a cream, but I feel like I went through this in about 2 seconds. It was yeah, I feel like I got about 3 uses out of it and it was done, but it did smell nice. I've got a tiny bit left of this OPI Nail Envy, but it's down the bottom and it's really gloopy, so I can't get it out. This is my absolute favourite nail strengthener. I think it really does help my nails to grow and be strong. £18, so not cheap at all, but it does last a very long time, so I love this. I normally love the Maybelline Colour Tattoos, but I'm actually going to get rid of this one because I've had it for a long time and it's quite patchy. This is the one in pink gold. Yeah, as I say, I've had it for years, so I don't know if it's drying out, but when I put it on, I do notice it's quite patchy, and it's just not a colour I wear every day, so I think it has expired, so I'm just going to get rid of that. But I do love the Maybelline Colour Tattoos in general. I think they're really great. I've used up this Sally Hansen Instant Cuticle Remover, and I've had this for years. I'm not actually joking. I think I got it when Viviana Does Makeup talked about it ages and ages ago, so it's lasted me a really long time, but I really enjoyed this. As you would guess, it's a cuticle remover. It's a gel that you just leave on, then, you know, remove your cuticles. But I can't find this anywhere, so I tried to repurchase it and I couldn't find it at all, so hopefully they still sell it. I have a feeling they discontinued it, but I did really enjoy this. I'm just going to throw away this Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge because, I mean, they're pretty reasonably priced. I think it's about £5 or £6, and this one has kind of got holes in it, and it's just a bit, you know, it's seen better days. I do still prefer the Beauty Blender itself over these ones, but I do have a few more, just as I say, because they're quite reasonably priced. So I'm just gonna get rid of this one though, because it's just been a while. I've used up my favourite dry shampoo. I've used up my favourite dry shampoo ever, which is the Dove one. Again, I cannot find it. I don't know why everything I love, they discontinue and I can't find it anymore. It's just typical. But I love it, smells great, and it's just really good for my hair type. I've actually used up this Bleach London Rosé semi-permanent dye, and you maybe noticed I've been kind of going different colours in my hair. It was pink a little while ago. I've got this kind of mint green in my hair. This is the new L'Oreal washout one, but I used this and I found that it didn't really do anything to my hair. However, when I used the shampoo of the Rosé Bleach London one and left it on my hair for like an hour, it turned to pink. So I probably recommend, if you're blonde like me and you want to kind of go pink, don't probably go for this one because it didn't really do much. but the shampoo itself is really good just for changing the colour. I have burnt another candle, which is the warming cinnamon one, which I got when I went to Oban. So it did have like, you can see the glitter in there. It had like kind of little things on top, but it still smells really good. Little things on top and glitter and everything. But this was good. It smells really nice in the tin, but it didn't emit a huge smell when it was burning. You could smell it, but it wasn't like, oh, you know, you really smell you got a candle going. And I went through this very quickly. There's just a little bit at the end that I can't, you know, I can't use, so I'm done with that. So yeah, that was okay. Kind of like a reminder of my holiday, but that's that done. This is a Bobbi Brown eyeshadow in 21 Blonde. Again, I've had this for actually this was my mum's and she gave it to me years ago and I never used it, and then I was like, actually that'd be quite a good contour shade. If you can see, it's pretty cool toned, so that's what I've been using it for. I'm a bit of a funny person that like, I don't really like things, I don't like using things that aren't for its intended purpose. So like, if this is an eyeshadow, I'd prefer to use it as an eyeshadow. I know it sounds really weird because it's like, it's a shadow, you can like use it anywhere you want, but just because it's marketed as an eyeshadow, I was just like, oh, I'll use it as a contour. It's a bit crazy, but I really enjoyed this. I think it's a really flattering and natural contour colour for my skin tone. But this is so old that I was like, I can't, you know, I had to try and scrape some of the product off to get more pigmented. But if they still sell this, I'll pick up another one and use it as a contour shade because, as I say, it's a really nice cool tone brown. I've used up this Body Shop cocoa butter lip balm. I always have a habit of peeling the labels off, so I kind of forgot what it was. I use this in the morning when I'm doing my makeup so that my lips basically get some moisture before I put my lip product on. And I really like this. I think it's really moisturising and nice, and I need to pick up another one. One of my favourite lip products of all time, which is a big statement I know, is the No. 7 lip crayon in Daydreamer. And I've completely used this one up. This is the second one I've used up, so I'm on to my third. It's just an absolutely beautiful glossy pink colour. It lasts really well and it's just so nice. I just think it's just such a great lip colour, lip product, you know, feels really good. So I will always repurchase this one. I haven't finished this, but I'm going to get rid of this NYX brow pencil, the micro brow pencil, because I think personally I'm just not a fan of like the really small, thin, like nibs. I don't know why. I just don't really enjoy using them and, you know, putting them on. And I find that this colour, which is 02 Blonde, is so warm toned. It's practically orange, so it's really, you know, really obvious when you're wearing it. It's pretty much like orange brows. So I was just like, I don't really want to be having orange brows, so I'm just gonna stop using it. I've still got so much stuff left. Right, here we go. Another Dove shampoo, dry shampoo. 2 more Olay eye makeup removers. Another. I've used up this Collab New York one, which is like a handbag size, and the L'Oreal LV one, which is like a clear one. I didn't like this at first, but it grew on me the more I used it, and then I did quite like it. It's one of these ones you have to kind of leave on your hair and really get it to absorb the oils and like soak in, but it is clear, so it's good if you don't want the white powdery residue. This one was just okay. I think it's just kind of below Batiste in my opinion. I wouldn't probably get it again, although it did smell nice. This was the fruity fragrance. I've used up a McLean's whitening toothpaste. I'm going to get rid of this Barry M navy nail polish. It's actually very similar to what I'm wearing just now, although it's not this. It's a beautiful colour, but it's just dried up and is all gloopy, so just time to get rid. I've used these OPI wipe off nail polish removers. These came with some OPI nail polish that I got again from TK Maxx, so I wouldn't normally buy something like this if it came in a set. They did the job, you know, they removed the nail polish. They're quite good for using on your toes, because obviously you can't like stick your toes in the tub. That sounds really weird, but yeah, these were quite good, but I wouldn't purchase them again like just by themselves. So I've used up a strawberry hand sanitizer from the Body Shop. These are my favourite hand sanitizers. But another one I have used is a sweet marshmallow one, and this was from Urban Outfitters. I quite like this because it's so thin. It's like really good size, and you just kind of go that in spray, and it wasn't like that strongly scented, but it was quite nice, so that's another one as well. I've used up another motion sense shirt. I don't know, this is weird with the motion sense, but another one of those. I found another hand sanitizer that my mum got me this one. It's probably from Urban Outfitters if I got the other one from there. But this is the same brand but in strawberry. I've used up 3 of the Primark cotton pads. These are my favourite, and they're only 50p for a pack. Got another Body Shop hand sanitizer, this time in mango. Another Body Shop product is the Pina Colada Body Sorbet. This is so nice. Oh, it smells so good. It's just like coconut and pineapple, which are 2 of my favourite scents. And the fact that it's called Body Sorbet is really appealing to me. But this, again, I found I went through in about 3 days. Like, I feel like I just had like, okay, a couple of uses and it was done. So it was, I think £8, so it's quite expensive for the time it lasted, but it smells so good. I've used up this Nutriganics, oh, it's another Body Shop product, the Softening Cleansing Gel Oil Face Wash. I use this with my Clarisonic in the shower. And again, this is a Caroline Hirons recommended one, but I just thought it was okay. It's fine, you know, non-offensive, but I don't know if I would get this one again necessarily. Another Caroline Hirons recommended product is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. So I've completely used this up. This isn't my favourite cleansing balm. I much prefer the Emma Hardy or the Lush Ultra Blend, but this was quite good. It's totally fragrance free, so you know it's pretty good if you have sensitive skin, and it's quite good at removing makeup, but for the price I don't think I would repurchase this one. This next product I was actually really disappointed in. It's a Real Techniques Deep Cleansing Gel for your brushes. I just thought this was terrible. I was really looking forward to using it because obviously they have their own, like, I love Pixie Woo and their brushes and obviously the sponges and things, but this just wasn't good. It didn't clean my brushes at all. It was just like, you know, you wash them like I normally would and they would still be dirty, and it was really hard to get out in this packaging. They'd have to change the design, I think, because I just really couldn't get out, and I just didn't think it was very good. I mean, I felt like I had to use half the bottle for one brush just to get it clean, so I don't think it was worth the money, and I was pretty disappointed in this one. I used up the Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser. I use this mainly for the actual Beauty Blender, whereas I use the other brush bath for my brushes. I've also used up these mascara correction buds, which you can get from Marks and Spencer's, and they're just the cotton buds. I've talked about them before. They have like the makeup remover on one end and you snap it and it goes down in that. So they're really good for throwing in your handbag or traveling, and they're pretty useful. So obviously just an empty box, but that's what they came in. Okay, so the rest is makeup and then I'm done. Right, mascaras. I've used up the Maybelline Lash Sensational, the Bourjois Twist Up the Volume, and the Bourjois Dark Kohl mascara. This is my favourite mascara of all time, so I don't really see any more than that. This Bourjois one, the Twist Up the Volume one, is actually one that Lily Melrose used to talk about, so I was like, oh, I'll try that, but it was okay. It's definitely not my favourite mascara. You kind of had to work at it to really, you know, you had to have a lot of time to put your mascara on, so I wouldn't repurchase this, but it was okay. This Bourjois one, my mum actually got for me because I hadn't heard of it before, but check this out. Look at that. Imagine poking yourself in the eye with that, because I have and it hurts. It really does hurt. It's like a weapon. So this is just like a really spiky plastic bristle mascara. It's quite good for length, but again, I just find the wand too awkward to actually enjoy using. So, oh, it's funny, it's for full volume, but I found it lengthened rather than volumized. So that was something I probably wouldn't repurchase. I don't know if you've watched my top foundations video. The Bourjois Healthy Mix is one of my favourites, and I finally finished this one, so I would definitely repurchase this, but I think I'm going to work my way through some of my other foundations first, because I don't need any more right now. I've just given up on this Rimmel powder foundation. I've had this before and I do really enjoy it, but this one, like, it just went really hard pan, and again, packaging broke, which drives me crazy. It always happens. But yeah, I was just like, oh, it's just not picking up any more products. So I do like this, and it's really cheap from the drugstore, but I'm just giving up on this one. I've used up my first one actually of my Nuxe Rêve de Miel lip balm. So I use this at night, and it's a really thick matte lip balm, and it's kind of a favourite of everyone on YouTube, and I really do enjoy this. At the moment I'm using the Gavi lip mask that I got from Sephora. but I would repurchase this one once I finish that one as well. Okay, nearly there. I'm getting rid of this NYX eyebrow pencil because it's kind of down to the bottom there. I didn't really use the highlighting side that much. The pencil itself was okay, but I wouldn't repurchase. It's quite a chubby pencil. I'm going to get rid of my Benefit Dallas because I've had it for years and there's only like that much left. I absolutely love this. It's one of my favourite makeup products, I think, which is a bold statement, I know. But it's really good for putting like a mix of blush and bronze on at the same time. So as you can see, this is old because like the packaging comes apart, like that's intentional. But yeah, I would definitely repurchase this, but it's quite expensive and I don't need it at the moment, but I do really love this. The last two things are two of my favourite things. This tiny little lip pencil. This was the collection Clover Pink lip pencil, which is quite funny because it's been discontinued, but I was in Boots the other day and you know when they have these clearance sections, I was just like, oh, have we look in there? And they had these for £1, and obviously because they're being discontinued, and I was like, oh my god, I've never, like, I went to repurchase it and I couldn't find it, and then I found it there, so I picked up two. So I have another two. It's just a really nice natural pink colour, but as you can see, I love it. And then one of my favourite lipsticks of all time is the Simply Nude lipstick by Max Factor. This smells so good. You can see it's completely used up. I use this pretty much every day. It's a really lovely natural pink colour and it's like quite soft. It sounds a bit strange, but like it's a soft lipstick, so it's really comfortable to wear. It smells really sweet and it's just so good. So I've got another one of these already and I love it. Okay, that was a long one. So I told you I had a lot of products and I hope I didn't take too long going through them all. I probably won't leave so long in between videos next time because that is quite a lot for one video, but I hope you've enjoyed watching it and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.